Trust your gut.
Oh.
Trust your gut.
Oh. Now, do you know what an inverse head and shoulder looks like?
Basically, like a head and shoulder, which is upside down, right? No. Head
Get
and
closer
shoulder.
to the mic and speak louder.
It's basically like a head and shoulder, which is upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a head and shoulder. So a head and a shoulder, but upside down. Can you see any head and shoulder here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take over. So I see it like the head here,
Okay.
and the shoulder here,
Mm.
and another shoulder here. So it's
Bravo.
it's basically like a W.
Excellent. But it's
Yeah.
like 3 curves to
Yeah.
it. So it's got one smaller curve,
Bigger
and then a
curve,
bigger curve,
then
and then a smaller
smaller
curve. How do you know that this is a head and shoulder? It's because the where they are sitting at is at the same level.
Okay.
So if the shoulders are at the same level, which is exactly what's happening here at 20,000 and 19,000,
So it's always at the same level.
it has to be in the same level. And it needs to reject, another clue would give you, it needs to reject from the neckline. So head and shoulder, it has a neckline, right?
Yeah.
This is a neckline.
Does that also mean it's a resistance or?
It also means it's a resistance.
Okay.
Usually what happens when we break above the neck and shoulder neckline, we usually like to come down to retest that level and go up and back again. So there is a good possibility. You want to jump off it, exactly. There is a good possibility that we would come down like this and retest that level and go back up again. This could happen. Okay? So what's that level? 24,000. So to answer your question, there's a big chance that we would come down to 24,000, jump above that,
And then reach like
and then
32,000.
and reach around 32,000 again. Bravo. Why 32,000?
Because it's the top resistance. There's another top resistance there.
Bravo. I'm really proud of you. I think you've mastered support and resistance. That's amazing. Excellent.
Not that quick.
Okay, so this is an inverse head and shoulder. But if it's the other way around, which is a head and shoulder instead of an inverse,
It could no. I thought that was a head and shoulder.
what about this one? Can you see something here?
I mean,
Can you see something
it
here?
looks like a head and shoulder, but this is just this way. Can I take?
Mm-hmm.
But you can't really say it's a head and shoulder because
Why?
this could be
Okay.
the head and this could be the head as well because it's the same level.
Okay. Okay.
But if you think-
Okay.
if you're thinking about,
Okay.
if you're thinking about it, if you draw it here, like this,
Mm-hmm.
here. So it's like
That's-
this.
Yeah.
So
That's also a head and shoulder. So whatever you read it as, it is a bearish sign.
yeah.
Whatever, even if you read this as a head and shoulder, it's a
Can I-
bearish
Can I
sign.
show you something as well? Here, there's also support
Bravo.
because it it bounced off and it came up.
Excellent.
Here, then bounced here, and then sorry, it did not bounce. It broke the level here.
So is that support, did it fail or did it continue?
It failed.
It failed. Bravo. And then what happens if a support fails? It becomes,
It comes down.
it becomes, support turns into
resistance.
resistance. When it fails, support turns into resistance. So this became support. This was support,
And became
failed,
resistance.
and now became resistance. How do we know it became resistance? Because look at that. It came above and just couldn't
Came
continue holding it. It got rejected. It pushed you away. Okay? Now, bravo. I want you to tell me, why do you think? Okay. Why do you think we started a rally from here?
Right.
I want you to explain this rally. Rally, oh, sorry, you don't know what that means. Rally means it's all green, running. A marathon of
okay.
green.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So it
that's like
kept on
people,
going, and
it kept on
kept on
going.
upstairs.
Upstairs. Why do you think the green happened?
Probably because I don't know. I'm just guessing probably a doji.
There was double dojis.
Yeah.
You can see them.
Because last time you told me that there's a double doji that there's gonna be like a
A
chance.
huge breakout. A double doji is a huge, and that's one of my strategies. Huge breakouts. Okay.
Yeah.
What
And this
happens?
one as
What
well.
do you think? Why do you think we broke above it? Like, why do you think we just went and made another 384% move on Bitcoin? When we broke out of this level at 12,800, we went ballistic and we went towards 60,000 actually. Why do you think we made that move? Look at the chart. It should tell you. Take your time. We have all day.
It's because there was a support here. Does this count as a support? But then it became resistance, and it became resistance here,
Okay.
and it became resistance here,
And
then
then?
it broke, and it became a support.
Excellent. Okay. So we failed resistance. We rejected resistance once, rejected from resistance twice. We rejected from resistance 3 times, but we rejected 1, 2, 3, and what happened?
It went down and then
We went up. What does this tell you? If we test a level multiple times, there's a good chance for us to break through it.
Okay.
We tested this many times.
Okay.
What
So,
happened? We broke through it.
basically, every time you test like support and resistance 3 times or 4 times, and it rejects 4 times, that means it's gonna go ballistic.
A higher possibility. It could be 6 times, it could be 10 times, but there's a high possibility that we will break through
Or it
it.
can still go down, right?
But it could still go down. But you need to look at the statistics because that's what trading is about.
Okay.
Statistics, okay? We tested it once, we tested it twice, we tested it 3 times, and we broke higher. And we ran towards 60,000 on Bitcoin, and that was a
From where?
370
from 12,000 to
from
60.
2020, October 2020. Crazy.
So people made a lot
Crazy.
of money.
People made a lot of money, and your mother's one of them. Anyways, let's look at another coin. Now, BNX. Well, that's called BNX. It's an asset. It's a sort of altcoin. I gave an order for my people to buy into this. Why? Why do you think I did that?
Because first of all, it was a. So first of all, what I would think is that this could be a a support, and it broke the support and it became a resistance.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it went down. So I think what you did here before you told it to your students that it would be up here to become a support and then become a resistance and then it came down. So yeah, I think you put 2 lines here to make sure it's like a whole. You know how people put the box and the chart is just in the whole box. So that's I think what you did. And
Okay.
if you broke the line of the box, it
Okay.
would go up.
Well, that's part of the reason, but not always because of the reason. The reason is because we have something called equilibrium pattern. What is it called?
Chemistry.
Equilibrium pattern. And that means that the coins go sideways in the same range. They go up, down, in the same range, a very, very little range next to one another. That is called equilibrium.
So up, down.
But in a very, you can't have up, down with a huge
So
price
it's
action.
the
That's
same-
not
it's the same
equilibrium.
box level, yeah.
It's a very small, at the same, like the difference between the low and the high is like what? Probably a few cents. The low here is 54 cents. The high here is 60 cents. So only 5 cents difference between the low and the high. Because it's going sideways, usually we have a equilibrium breakout. And when we have an equilibrium breakout, usually the breakout is very, very high. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's one of my trading strategies.